Life is this. I like this.
Alright, what's going on? Gym's busy as hell today, but that's alright. I'm doing like a weird workout. I'm gonna do call it extremity day, where I'm gonna do essentially accessory movements for legs today, and then accessory movements for arms, and just do like exactly like I said, a full extremity day. So I just did my warm-up sets like I normally do, 10-15 reps, get the feel of it, about half of my working weight, and then I pop up, double the weight, and we start the real working sets. All right. Alright, set one, easy, gonna pyramid up, and same thing, just try and grind for 20, right? Maintain the eccentric as much as possible. We're stronger in that position, so that's why we're trying to overload that, right? Recruit more muscles, get more muscle growth. So I got 2 more of those, hopefully pyramiding up every single time. But I won't record these because these are long sets and you essentially know what I'm doing, right? If I don't pyramid up, then I'll let you know in the next slide. But the idea is to get legs out of the way first, the 2 accessories of hammy curls and leg extensions, and then we go in, try and grind out the arms a little bit, and then back off into like a more of a compound accessory leg movement, which will target everything. I'll finish these first. Right, so hammy curls are done. With the gym being super full, my plan was to go hammy curls, the 3 sets, right, taking them all to failure. The goal was 20, but overloading the time under tension as much as possible and controlling the eccentric motion. I was supposed to go to leg extensions, but since it's quite busy, I had to go to biceps. So I'm gonna do a variation I learned from Judulian or Jadulian. I don't know his name, but that's what it is on Instagram. But it's working on hip flexion and hip mobility along with curling, and you'll be using almost like the inside of your thighs as a preacher curl. I've tried them once, they're fairly deadly. And then again, it's just adding a little bit of the mobility aspect into the actual training. It's kind of neat. But it looks stupid, but hey, we'll hit it anyway. Yeah. Gotta stretch out after that. So a little weird, but again, this is more functional style of training. So I'm focused on stretching through the hips, opening the hips, and working on mobility while also firing off through the biceps, right? You have to stabilize quite a bit more through the hips, stabilize it through the legs. It's deadly. It is more of a compound variation and a more functional fitness variation. But I got 2 more of those. The goal is 15-ish, right? Pushing as much as I can, and you know, you can always do that little bit of lean into it and slightly rock back to utilize cheat reps to grind out your reps, but then control that eccentric motion, right? Whew, little breather. 2 more of those. I won't record them all because you know what I'm doing. Weight stays the same here. Okay. Right. Final leg extensions. Same thing as a hammy curl, essentially grinding out his reps, utilizing cheat reps if necessary, and just driving. The goal is 20. No hard time under tension for the eccentric motion. And then we got tries next. Oh, where's this thing set up? Yeah. Drop the weight, go again. Yeah. So 1, 2-ish minute breather in between, but again, assess how you're feeling, because you want to hit every set just as hard as the last. But I'm pyramiding up just like the hammy curls. Won't be recording these because the sets are long and essentially you know what I'm doing. And I'll let you know if anything changes. All right, last movement for the day. It's, overhead tricep extensions. Probably my favorite variation, putting the arm above the head, creating the most, essentially, muscle activation. There we go. There's blood's racing everywhere but my head. But I'm going with kettlebells today. I just, for some reason, something in me wanted to do kettlebells instead of traditional dumbbells. I think it'll make it a little bit harder. And just time under tension, control the eccentric, and then drive up and just control as much as possible with these. Oh, I don't know how this will go. I may or may not have to go up in weight. So. Oh, my head. Okay, not bad. It's kind of what I was hoping for too. Using the kettlebell, there's a bit of a sway, so there's a bit of a reactive element to it in that stretch position, and then even in the contracted position. With that swing, you're having to stabilize a bit more, which is, I find, firing off my muscles quite a bit more. And then like on that eccentric, when I'm at the bottom, that slight little swing, I find, puts me into a harder stretch. Like it just swings it into it. I'm like, oh, there it is, catch it, right? And then drive through. So not bad. I'm gonna stick to the same weight and just drive out more. Try to take it as close to failure or failure if not possible, right? 2 more of these. Yeah. All right. that's that. I should probably turn down my air conditioner though. It feels so good. It's so humid today. Whew, it's hard to breathe. It's one of those ones that are so freaking sticky. It just sticks everywhere and then you're breathing it in and it's just deadly. But that was good. Kettlebell. Did I record those? Like, I swear, after the leg extensions, like, I went, like, numb. I don't know what happened. Like, my mind is, like, left. My mind left. That was good. Finished with those kettlebell overhead tricep extensions or skull crusher variation, whatever you want to call them, and they were really good. Like I said, I think it adds a slight reactive element to it. And, like, I might, like, I've been thinking, I may almost, like, I'm gonna buy a set of tension cables, I think, or tension bands, like I've been using at the other gym. They own them, so I can kind of borrow them to use them. But I want to get my own because I really want to try and add that reactive element to everything if I can. So like how I think yesterday was chest, and like I added it to the chest fly, but I was almost made it like the cable, right? So next time I'm thinking I almost want to do it like I did with the row, where I put it on the handle and I'm not holding the handle, I'm holding the tension band. So I have that reactive element of the tension band, but then I also have the weight of the cable. So in my mind, that's gonna force me to control it more, and it'll have, again, that reactive element where it's kind of moving, right? So it's forcing me to control it, having that shock in the stretch where it's like, whoa, there's a little bit more, and maybe, right? It's like overstretch, and I don't know, right? To me, it sounds pretty good, and it sounds like what I'm looking for. And, you know, when I did it on that row, using the cable, and like it was like that one where I lean in and kind of extend through the spine, then do like essentially a regular row, it was really good. Like, my lats are so dead still from that. But I'm thinking adding things like that is going to force essentially more control, and then again that element that's kind of like of surprise, adding the tension onto the weight. Oh, but all right, until the next one, I'm done. Rest day tomorrow. I will see you back probably for legs. Oh yeah, deadly. Peace.